Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the meeting of the City of South Lebanon Regular Council meeting to order on February 20th, 2025 at 6:00 p.m.
Allen,
Present.
Carmack,
Present.
Combs, Feder,
Present.
Harrison,
Present.
Spicer.
Present.
Could you all please rise for the prayer and the pledge? Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day and the blessings you have bestowed on our city. Let us do our work with all of our citizens in mind, respecting them and each other as we move forward in our work. We ask for protection for all of our first responders, not just here in our city, but everywhere in our country. We give thanks for all of our city employees and ask for protection for our city's public workers and the Works Department, and as they go about their work in this less than ideal weather and working conditions. We humbly ask all these things in your name. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, are there any guests this evening? Yep. We're gonna call Tony and Bella, and if his beautiful wife would like, Amy would like to come up too. I'm gonna go around front here and read this. That's okay, everybody. Because I've always done it from up here, but I've been instructed I should come down here. So you guys come up here. You guys, your beautiful family. And this is a proclamation to you from the City of South Lebanon. And this is recognizing Bella and Tony Ledford on their efforts and dedication for the Christmas in the Village Horse Parade. Whereas the City of South Lebanon has been a community spirit and fest each year during the holiday seasons for the past 6 years. And whereas the daughter, father team of Bella and Tony Ledford have worked tirelessly for many years to bring the community together with the annual Christmas in the Village Horse Parade, which is a cherished event that showcases the unity and holiday spirit of our city. And whereas the unwavering dedication to organizing and executing the parade has brought joy to residents, visitors, and families from all walks of life, making it a highlight of the year for the South Lebanon. And whereas through their leadership and commitment, Bella and Tony Ledford successfully cultivated an atmosphere of celebration, goodwill, and togetherness, creating lasting memories for all who participate in or attend this beloved event. Now therefore be it proclaimed, I, Linda Burke, Mayor of the City of South Lebanon, Ohio, do hereby recognize and extend our deepest gratitude and appreciation to Bella and Tony Ledford for their outstanding contribution in organizing the annual Christmas in the Village Horse Parade. Their tireless efforts and devotion enriching our community are inspirational to all of us. Let this proclamation serve as a reminder of their exceptional service and the festive joy they continue to bring our city, ensuring the spirit of the season shines brightly for years to come. Given under my hand and sealed this day, the 20th day of February 2025. Thank you all. If you all want to say anything, please do.
I just want to say thank you guys. I couldn't have done it without the town and everyone's help, extra help this year. Hopefully it just keeps growing from here. So okay.
Mom, you want to get in this picture too?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Everyone, thanks
All
for
right.
everybody that helped us with the signs and everything. It went good this year, and having the extra plate for you, and did a great job. And we just want to thank you all for helping us this year. I can see it only grow. The weather's the only thing that just messes up.
That's okay, we'll get through it. Thank you so much. Paul.
Thank you. It brings, I will tell you personally, it brings me a lot of joy.
Thank you. I love organizing it, so.
Well, if you ever need my help, just ask. Thank you. And now I will open the floor to the public if there's anyone who would like to speak. Hearing none, I will close the floor. Okay, we will move on to new business, ordinance 2025-05. This is the first reading adopting permanent appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures for the period of January 1, 2025 through December 31, 2025. Is there any discussion or questions? If not, so entered into the record. And this is, where's our committee chair? Would you like to tell everybody that it was recommended by the committee?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Moving on to emergency ordinance 2025-6, adopting and enacting American Legal Publishing Ohio's Basic Code 2025 edition as the code ordinance for the city of South Lebanon. Is there any discussion or questions? Hearing none, I need a motion and a second to waive the two reading rule.
Lisa Fetter, I'll make the motion to waive the two reading rule.
Thank you.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Better,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. I need a motion and a second to adopt by title only.
Linda Allen, I'll make a motion to approve by title only.
Lisa Fetter, I'll second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Better,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. Moving on to emergency resolution 2024-04, authorizing a contract with the Warren County Engineers Office for the purchase of road salt for 2025-2026 winter season. Is there any discussion or questions about that? Hearing none, I will need a motion and a second to waive the two reading rule.
Linda Allen, I'll make a motion to waive the rule.
Sharon Carmack, second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Better,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Now I need a motion and a second to adopt by title only.
Linda Allen, I'll make a motion to adopt by title only.
Sharon Carmack, second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Better,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. Emergency Resolution 2025-5, approval of setting a public hearing to consider the recommendation of the Planning Commission for a zoning text amendment to change the fence height for private swimming pools. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, I'll need a motion to waive the two reading rule.
Linda Allen, I'll make a motion to waive the rule.
Lisa, I'll second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Better,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer,
Yay.
Motion carries. I now will need a motion to adopt by title only.
Lisa Feder, I'll make a motion to adopt by title only.
Sharon Carmack, second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Better,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Motion carries. Thank you. Emergency Resolution 2025-06, authorizing the law directors to submit a complaint to the Warren County Board of Revisions relative to the city-owned property at 706 Corwin Nixon Boulevard. Are there any questions or discussion?
I do, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just
Sorry.
thought about it. So when we implemented this, because I'm actually doing that as well, the land value at Warren County, when we look at even our own taxes, the land value is just phenomenal. So why, when we did that at the state of Ohio, didn't we go through the state and they denied it? Isn't that what it was?
Yeah, my understanding is that Tina submitted an application for tax exempt status quite some time ago, actually, back in 2023, was it, Tina? And Tina was having problems getting a response from the Department of Taxation, and finally, they responded just a week or so ago with some information leading us to believe that there was going to be a problem and a denial of the application. So we started researching it, and the property currently has a tax, a value of over $400,000. And because of the denial of the application, we'd have to pay tax on that property. We have an appraisal that appraises that piece of land for $15,000. So this is the quickest option to try to reduce the taxable value on that property. I've also been in touch with outside counsel who does a lot of our TIF work and things of that nature, Dean Spohr at Thompson Hind. There are other options available. He's researching those options to see if we can remove that property from the TIF that's on it right now. So because this is the quickest, most expeditious option, we wanted to take this option first, and that's why we brought it to you guys, because that'll create a significant decrease in any tax that needs to be paid on the property in the meantime.
My understanding is once you file this, that kind of puts it on hold until this is determined, right?
Not necessarily. The tax bills still get issued on the property, and it doesn't adjust until the Board of Revision approves or addresses the complaint, and then the auditor has to, based upon the result of that process, then adjust the tax value, and they start issuing the new tax bills based upon the adjusted value. Yeah.
So as far as the tax bills, you typically.
They have to pay them ahead of time. And like the property that I file for exemptions on will get reimbursed. So once the state does approve it, the county will go back and reimburse us those tax dollars that were paid out. But we do, in order for you to even apply, you have to be current on a tax bill, or they'll deny it right off the bat because the bill is delinquent. So it's one of those things that we have to pay ahead of time.
Are there any other questions or concerns? Hearing none, I will need a motion to waive the two reading rule. And a second.
Sharon Carmack, I make a motion to waive the two reading rule.
Lisa Feder, I second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Better,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Now I will need a motion and a second to adopt by title only.
Linda Allen, I'll make a motion to adopt by title.
Sharon Carmack, second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Better,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. Now we need an approval of the minutes, regular meeting.
Invoices.
Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped right over the invoices. A motion to approve the invoices so things get paid. And a second.
Mary Ann Harris, I make a motion to approve the invoices.
Sharon Carmack, second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison. Yay. Spicer.
Yay.
Now our minute meetings. Thank you. Motion carries. Approval of our regular minute meetings for December 19th, January 2nd, and January 16th. Before we approve, did anybody see any corrections or additions that needed to be made? Hearing none, I will need a motion and a second to approve the regular minute meetings. Yeah.
Lisa, I make a motion to approve the minute meetings.
Meeting minutes. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. She just followed me.
Sharon Carmack, second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison. Yay. Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. Now moving on to old business. This is the second reading of ordinance 2025-3, adopting the new floodplain regulations and repealing ordinance 2010-15. Is there any discussion or questions? Hearing none, I need a motion and a second to approve by title only.
Linda Allen, I'll make a motion to approve, but
Sharon Carmack, second.
Allen,
yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison. Yay. Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. Now, our communications and reports from all of our city officials and committees. I start this off and I just want to thank the Ledfords again for everything you do. I mean, I think it's really made it very special at Christmas time for a lot of people, including myself. We've been doing a lot of work around here. We've got some meetings scheduled with our state rep, and we're working on getting a meeting scheduled with our state senator to see if they can help us through some things. That meeting with our state rep is next week on the 24th. I'd like to congratulate one of our city workers, Ethan. Can you remind me his last name? Deaton. He and his wife Sam just had a baby boy, so I just wanted to say congratulations to them. Dawson. I want to welcome all of our new employees, and I mean, we've got a lot. Jennifer here, and Harry's not new anymore. And Tanya is not here tonight, but stop in the finance office sometime so you can meet her. She's a very nice lady. I just want to let our department heads and our committee chairs, when I want them to give reports on what they were working on. So, you know, we'll let them do that. I don't want to steal their thunder, is what I'm trying to say. They do the work. I want them to report on it. We've been accomplishing a lot over the year, and next week, next council meeting, I will give you a state of the city and what we have accomplished. And I want you all to know, I say this to people because I truly believe this in my heart. And when I tell people this, I don't know if they think I'm just saying this. This job as mayor, and I think as council members, it's not about us as individuals. It's about us serving our citizens in this city, period. And so the job is never about me, so my door is always open, and whatever I can do to help further anything that needs to be done, or just to sit and listen to hear what's happening, and we can help. I'm here for you, so I just want you to all to remember that as we go about our duties in our year. So that's all I have to say for this evening, because I want all of our great staff to report on what we've been doing. So first, we'll go to our Director of Finance, Tina.
Thank you, Mayor. We had a meeting, a finance committee meeting yesterday. I think it was a very productive meeting. I think there was a lot of good questions, a lot of good discussion came out of that meeting. Currently, tonight on the agenda was the first reading for those appropriations. Overall, it's a 3% increase in the budget compared to last year. So that's a pretty good amount. Your budget binders will go out this coming Monday, which you will then get all the detail of all those numbers that are included in that ordinance. So that ordinance is at the legal level of control, which is just approving it by fund, by department with personal services or other expenditures. And for those of you who, I think it's everybody who's gotten a budget binder in the past, that binder will go out on Monday, but it will be a PDF document. And then that'll be something that you can always bring with you or have available since it'll be PDF'd. And then at the next meeting, the plan is to give the formal presentation and allow you guys to ask any questions that you may have. We try to vet up most of those questions at the Finance Committee meeting, but there's still some members that are not on the Finance Committee meeting. So if you have questions, once you get that book or that document on Monday, please call me, ask me, and we can explain anything in detail. And then we should be able to be ready for the meeting on the 6th to approve the budget.
Thank you, Tina. Our City Administrator, Jerry.
Yeah, just a couple things. Tuesday, we opened the bids for a project that's the required for before we do anything to our water tower. It was the pressure reducing valve project that goes out at our connection with Greater Society Waterworks. So their bid was actually lower, quite lower than the estimate. So we're by the next meeting, we'll have the award for that brought to council. Also, last week, the county opened the bids for the King Avenue Community Development Block Grant Project. And according to Suzanne Mason, those bids came in well under the estimate. So we'll be able to do additional paving along King Avenue in addition to what was originally planned between Hobart and Mary Ellen. So we'll probably extend it closer to going towards McKinley. Let's see. We've advertised for the civil service testing for the public works. We also have a maintenance worker position open. So if you know anybody interested in taking the test, March 15th is the testing date and March 13th is the deadline for application submittal. Mason Bar Millgrove still closed through next week for the work at River Creek Lofts. And then we're finalizing the work with the engineers for the Morrow Road project. And that should be bid out in March as well. That's all I got.
That sounds like a lot. Thank you, Jerry. Our Public Works Director, Harry. Oh, you do, but it's a long list, isn't it? I'm just kidding. Andrew,
I don't have anything to report.
thank you. Sergeant Adams.
All right, just a couple things. Prior to the last meeting, I was able to meet with the planning and event committee. And we are in discussions to set up a national night out here in the city for August 5th. Tentatively right now it's 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. A couple of the events that we are, again, none of this is concrete yet, but hopefully here in the next few weeks to a month or so, we'll have it locked in. Some of the events that the sheriff's office is looking to bring into is be a drone demonstration. One of the detectives has a drone they bring in and kind of go over and show how it works and what we use it for. A canine demo. I talked to a couple of the tactical response team members, and they're talking about bringing one of the vehicles down to have here, so that way the public and council and mayor and everything, you guys can take a look at it and see some of the equipment that we use.
You won't let us drive it or use it? Or
I'm gonna
anything?
leave that up to the tactical response member that brings it down. I'll introduce you to him. The other thing, Union Township Fire plans on being involved, possibly something like a touch a truck and bring some equipment over. Again, we have to hammer all this out. So that's on the horizon. Within the next couple weeks, you should start seeing our deputies down here with body worn cameras. Instead of just the body mics, it'll actually be the camera system. At this post, you have me as a supervisor, and then you have 5 other deputies. 4 of them are training officers. So the supervisors and training officers are the first ones to get them. So pretty much everybody but one will have them by then. And then shortly after, all the other deputies have to go through a certain training to get it. So that's on the horizon.
Very good.
And then some new news with the sheriff's office is we have, as of the 18th, February 18th at midnight, we have a contract and took over policing for the village of Mainville. And that started then. There will be a deputy assigned down there specifically for that area. And the other times, the District 4 or Harlan Township car will help out and patrol the area as well. So that's kind of the new information or new things happening at the sheriff's office.
Good.
That's all I have. Does anybody else have anything or?
Any questions from anyone?
All right.
Well, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for everything that you and your officers do.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And council members, Councilmember Spicer.
I brought this up a few years ago. Grandin Road, there's no speed limit sign on that road. Is there any way we could get one put out there?
I would think so.
It would be the.
Oh,
Yeah, we have a small piece that goes across Grandin Road. I guess it would have to be the engineer's office that would have to do that. Yeah, only where it crosses over into the Arbor, well, the Irwin Farm is where the city actually has jurisdiction. But yeah, since it's, I think we determined that since it's unmarked, it's a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit. Yeah.
gosh, that's fast. I'm just writing all this down. Anything else? Okay, Councilmember Federer.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Harry. Thank you, Harry. Councilmember Federer.
Okay, first on the events committee. Of course, there's a Memorial Day parade, the 4th of July. Movie in the park, we have a set date for that. It's August 2nd. And we should have a really cool movie too, so that'll be good.
We do.
We did get it?
We do have the
Mufasa.
price on the license, and
Yep, the new
I think I
Mufasa, the Lion
forwarded
King.
that to Jerry. If not, I will.
So, yeah, it'll be good. And then, of course, National Night Out, and then the horse parade, second Saturday in December, correct? We're good. The Finance Committee, Tina, my hat's off to you. You do a great job. That could be overwhelming, and you make it really clear and good, and you do a great job. And all I can say is those star accounts, God bless you. Seriously, I learned yesterday at our meeting, we went from getting $1,000 a year interest off those to hundreds of thousands just by her making a move. And I mean, in the last, 2 years, you've made us like $400,000.
More like 900,000.
Okay, there you go. Seriously,
Who's
just by
counting?
having our money invested correctly. That's just hats off.
It's amazing. I'm sorry, I'm just, is that it?
Yes. that's all I
Okay.
have.
Councilmember Carmack?
I have nothing to report.
Councilmember Harrison?
I went to a municipal league meeting, and I just want to remind everybody, if you want to see any of the, check with me, see any of the information that we covered. And as well as the dinners that you have to think about are in March, June, and September and December. So, those are always great to go to.
Isn't the March dinner the 19th? Did I see that?
They,
Jerry
I don't,
sent
yeah,
something to
Jerry
me.
probably has the date. And I just had the months on this paper, and I can't remember what we said.
It's at Shaker Run, I think.
Shaker Run, yeah, that's what we've got here, Shaker Run. And then in June is Hidden Valley Orchard. And then if we stick to these, and September it's Armstrong Center, and in December Heatherwood. So, and then I saw, while I was at the meeting, I got to see Jeff. We have a, yeah, he was our SARS, remember Jeff?
Mhm.
He was there at the meeting, yeah. No, not our meeting. He was there with,
Yeah.
I don't know, with a group of men, so. And again, I want to thank Tina. She's amazing in numbers. My head was spinning when I left there. But you definitely are an asset to South Lebanon. We really appreciate you. And Jerry as well. They're both brainiacs, that's what I go, amazing with the numbers. So, but we really, you're really appreciated, even though we don't say it
Oh,
enough. And of course, our first responders, and how many of the, we got, how many down here now?
city vehicle, six.
6. You be sure to tell them that we appreciate their protection, when we feel really safe. That's it that I can think of. I'll think of something afterwards.
Did you find that?
Oh, thank
email,
you to the
Jerry?
Ledfords too.
Yeah, it's the 19th. Yeah.
The 19th.
Did you get it?
It's an Italian dinner. Looks
At Shaker Run at 5:30 to,
like networking starts at 5.
okay. Do we give our reservations to you, or how does that work?
Jerry's been taking care of it.
Well, I'll take care of it for Jerry, because I don't
Yeah.
want that on his plate.
I can do it. I mean,
Well, I'll
Yeah,
let you do that
okay,
then.
I can be fine.
So I'm gonna give you 2 reservations for
Okay.
March the 19th. And I would
Okay.
recommend that you all go. Kent Scarrett will be there. He is the head of, the Ohio Municipal League. And, there's lots of information that you will get. And city employees, I would assume are all invited if they're interested, and the city pays for the city employee, and if you bring your spouse, you pay for your spouse. I don't know how much it costs anymore.
I don't think it's
It's,
different.
yeah. Yeah, the price now for this one is $40 per person.
Okay.
And I looked, it's the networking starts at 5:45 and dinner at 6:30.
Thank you. Thank you, Mary Ann. Councilmember Allen.
I have nothing to report. Thank you.
Well, that's good. Is there anything that anybody has to say for the good of the order? Hearing nothing, I need a motion to adjourn.
Linda Allen, I make a motion to adjourn.
And a second.
Lisa, I second.
Everyone in favor? Any opposed? Meeting adjourned.